Welcome back to Nintagious. How's everybody doing tonight? Riley, Logan, Spaghetti, JMT. Let me go ahead and hit pixel button. I need to keep myself in the habit of doing that. Like, nice and early, like right as the stream starts. There are a few things to talk about here. Serious things. No, not really. As you probably noticed, I want to start streaming a little bit earlier. I was talking about this on the Discord a little over the weekend, I think. Or maybe I was talking to other streamers about it. I don't remember. But, a lot of you guys are younger, and, like, me starting a stream at 9 o'clock is probably, like, pushing it. And you're probably not able to make it as a result, now that school's going again. So I was thinking about that for a bit, and I want to try and push myself back to starting at 8 o'clock again, instead of 9. That might be a pretty slow process, because I don't do very well in terms of, like, I need to wake up earlier. It doesn't really work very well for me, but I'm gonna try, because I feel like that's kind of the right direction for the channel and the community. So, like I said, it's gonna be slow. Tonight was only 15 minutes early. But it's a start, right? Pistachios, how's it going? Second, I changed a little bit of the layout around, just a little bit. Mostly in preparation for reworking the pixel system. And on that note, I think this week is going to be the last week for gambling and the jackpot. We were talking about this a bit on Saturday night's stream. I want to put a system in place where instead of gambling the pixels, you can kind of like you can pledge them towards certain game playthroughs happening, like playthroughs that I might not necessarily do otherwise, or that I'm interested in, but I really want to know that people are really want to see it before I commit to it. And the way I'm gonna make that work is basically by reworking the jackpot to do what I want it to do. And part of what I didn't like about this idea was I thought it would be cooler if people had options, if I was able to list like 3 different games at once and essentially create 3 different jackpots, which I can't do. So I thought, what if I make it that there's only like a week or 2 to fund the game, and if it doesn't make it, then it's another game the next week. Because that way you still have choices. That way, if you don't like the game that's being funded, the first one's probably going to be the original Legend of Zelda on NES. Because I talked a little bit about, like, oh, it could be interesting to play that. It's been a while since I have. But again, I really want to know that, like, people would be down for that before I do it. And if you don't want to see that, you can just save your pixels until the next week and pledge the next game instead. So yeah, I think this will be the last week for gambling. I almost got it all ready to start tonight, but I thought like a little bit more of an advanced warning would have been good. So I'm probably going to try to make sure to mention that at the start of every stream this week, as I'm trying to start a little bit earlier. What else? Is that everything? I think that's everything. As some of you pointed out, when this new pixel system starts, I probably will wipe everybody's pixels clean. I'll probably give everybody some pixels based on what they had already, but it won't be the full amount. And it might take a couple of weeks to really nail it on this new economy that I'm going to be building, because I have to do some number crunching and find out about how many pixels does one person make in one stream, and therefore in 1 week. How many people should it take to fund one game? Like, what a number of pixels per game is, like, a reasonable amount that a dozen different viewers could reach within a week. Do I even want to stick with a week, or do I want to do it every 2 weeks? Do I want to do it every month? Yeah, there's a lot I have to think about with that, and some of that I might have to put the system in place and just see how it goes, and tweak it from there. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, I think. That aside, as I said, when I wipe clear everyone's pixels, I will give everybody some pixels based on what they have. So what you currently have isn't completely useless, and therefore there's still a reason to go for that jackpot and try to win it. Which it is up to almost 20k, which is pretty crazy. And I think Seven would appreciate it if somebody tried to win it before Funk comes in and steals it. Although I'm sure she wants to win it herself. Blue, how's it going? Raph, how's it going? I was just talking a bit about how... Well, you heard me talking about, like, this new, like, taking the jackpot out to create this, like, funding system. And, I was also talking about how I want to start trying to stream earlier again. Because I know a lot of you guys are younger, and 9 o'clock start for a stream is sometimes out of the question when you have school to worry about. So I want to start trying to stream around 8 o'clock again. That's going to be a slow process, though. Otherwise... Yeah, we're back in Donkey Kong Country tonight. The big change to note about the layout is I made the lives counter much smaller, and I'm curious how that looks. I think it looks okay. I can still read it. But let me know. Let me know how everything looks. Alright, do I want to go for puzzle pieces in the forest, or do I just want to jump straight into World 6? Not many people were watching last stream, to be totally honest. Not trying to, like, be guilt trippy or anything, but I think I might try and, like, a lot of people probably didn't see these stages, so I think I might go back here and try and get some of these puzzle pieces. Alright, let's book it, Squawks. Yeah, I wouldn't really say that there's a reason to, like, conserve your pixels at this point, because I'll probably work it down to a point of, like I said, you'll get some for the pixels you already have, but, like, it won't be anywhere close to what you actually have, so... Wow, I'm missing 3 here. Okay. Perfect 20k, nice. Otherwise, yeah, all that stuff a-changing. I mean, like I said, none of it's, like, serious or anything. That looks suspicious. Is there something down in, like, in the bushes down here? I feel like not. It's probably just death. These are just Panasonic phones, I think. Yeah, they're pretty cheap Panasonic headphones. They're kind of like, they're kind of retro. They're not very fancy, but they get the job done. I didn't want anything that was like super noise canceling or anything. Noise canceling headphones kind of make me nervous. Yeah, is the light counter too small? I think it's okay, but like I'm looking at it on a pretty big screen, so. Wow, that's a good start. Wow, Blue. Good one. Alright, well, you guys have a week to see how, see how much... See if you can get a jackpot higher than that. Damn it. Just being a little overly patient there because I didn't want to mess it up again. The unfortunate thing about trying to start earlier is it means I'm gonna be like extra yawny for a little while. Because I won't be used to getting up earlier. But I think in the long run it's gonna be for the better. I see it. Tricky. 20k is still a pretty sizable jackpot. This actually helps, like, in a roundabout way, because now I can just use the size of the jackpot to determine kind of, like, how many pixels you guys would be spending on a, like, nightly basis. Sort of. Doesn't fully work one for one, but... Whoops. Double whoops. Well, Blue, you now have, like, almost 100,000 pixels, so, maybe that should be your goal for tonight now, is try to... Or not for tonight, but, like, for the week, I guess. Oh, man. Hope the yawnies aren't too difficult for me to shake. There you go, almost there. So missing what, one? One. Okie dokie. Well, that was dumb. I'm wondering if I might have to defeat all of those enemies to get... I don't know, Squawks wasn't freaking out, so maybe not. No, I don't think they have shown Diddy's Final Smash yet. Well, that almost sucked. Honestly, I half expect them to throw another Direct at us at some point. Another Smash Direct, that is. As much as people would probably groan if they did. Because there's kind of been, like, a bit of Smash overload so far. Hopefully. Because there's still a lot of information that has been unsaid. There's a lot of characters with Final Smashes that we haven't seen yet. That I think we can safely assume are gonna have new ones. I think Yoshi and Peach are probably gonna have new ones too. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. There might be one in November. Maybe late October. I almost think it might be in October, and then there might be a full Direct in November. Maybe? That kind of feels like... Might be getting kind of greedy, though. See, I didn't really like the transformation Final Smashes, because they're fire and forget. Like, you don't have to worry about aiming them. You can break that ball and then just smash on B until it activates, and nobody can do anything about it. So I wasn't a big fan of that. I prefer the ones where you have to, like, put a little bit more thought into, like, the time and the place that you use them. You can't just fire it off and... anything that happens after that doesn't really matter. I think, sadly, I think Jigglypuff's Final Smash has actually been shown. I could be wrong on that, though. Oh, that was dumb. Double dumb. Well, that's probably one I had already. Yup. If you haven't played New Super Mario Bros. U, I think Deluxe will probably be worth it because of the fact that, like, there's gonna be so much content in it. Because you're also gonna get the expansion and all that, so... I'm not really looking forward to it myself. I'm probably gonna skip it, but... Hey Jirai, how's it going? It's 3 a.m. for you? Where are you located again? I forget. And hey Taro, how's it going? And don't worry about having to get going to sleep last night. That was fine. I saw you mention it on Discord, but... I don't know, we got a lot of good hunting in, so I wasn't really worried about it. I think I did this one, because Squawks is not freaking out. I did wind up killing enough Hyper Glavenus to fully upgrade my armor, so that was pretty cool too. So it jumped up to 96 defense apiece, I think. It's a nice stepping stone for G rank. I won't have to worry about upgrading quite as quick. We'll be able to focus on getting Eno's armor done instead, so that'll be nice. I wanted to try and get a Rajang kill so that I could get Demon Riot rank 3, but I wasn't able to find a group for that one. Ah, you're in the Netherlands. And I'm doing alright. I'm tired because I'm gonna start trying to force myself to get up earlier and start streaming earlier. But other than that, I'm fine. No complaints. Yeah, Rajang is no joke. I'm guessing that's why no one wants to do him. I think we're gonna try and do him tomorrow on stream. I heard that, Squawks. Whoops. Man, that sent me way back. Oh, maybe not. Where is it? Is it on top of this thing? Oh, crap. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna try to do Rajang tomorrow, and we might try and do the other Elder Dragon, because like you unlock a bunch of Elder Dragons when you like get to rank 8. And a bunch of them we haven't done on stream yet, so... There we go. So if you want to join for that, Taro, you're more than welcome to. We're probably gonna do... I don't remember all of them. Rajang is there, Chameleos is there... Kushala Daora, I think Teostra, I think Ukantor, and... or no, Ukanlos and Ukantor, I think they're both there. There's a whole bunch that we haven't done yet, so... Yeah, I think Amatsu is there too. Amatsu is the one I haven't done yet. I don't know what game that one's from. Oh yeah, I saw that Yort has the Dragon Glider. Saw it last night, I think. Oh right, Amatsu is like... Was that portable third, I think? Or something like that? I'm missing 3 here, too. Hey Nintendo fan, how's it going? Yeah, as I was saying earlier in the stream, I want to start streaming a little bit earlier because I think a lot of kids, like, they can only barely make it to streams and they have to bail pretty quickly, so... Before summer I was streaming at 8 o'clock instead of 9, and I feel like many of you would appreciate if I was going a little bit earlier. Hey, Seven. Blue stole the jackpot. It was 20k exactly. But at least it wasn't funk, right? Yeah, blue now has 98,000 pixels. I feel like I was saying that I think this might be the last week for gambling, and then I'm gonna switch over to that funding system. I figured I'd give it like a week notice before I do that. She'll probably hit 100k before the end. Help me out here, Squawks. What are you pointing at? Over here? Or back here? I think it is not this way. Whoa. Nope, nothing there. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's floor down here. Okay. Well, now you're down to 96,000, so... I'm terrible. And just to clarify, when I reset the pixel count for the new system, hours will not be reset. Those won't go anywhere. Oh, you won one, so now you're back to 97. Got it. Hey, Funk. Oh right, this one that I wasn't sure how to get. I guess I have to launch over the barrel. And then just coast to the, like... Do you have to die to get that one? That can't be the case. That would be stupid. I mean, I got it, so it's kind of whatever. Hey, Sun Animations, how's it going? I love how heavy DK feels and sounds. Like, they did a really good job with that. Like, just, this game feels very unique compared to other platformers in terms of, like, physics and weight. Yeah, it's a weird puzzle piece. Whatever, got it now. Oh, we do have 10 likes. Fantastic. Here's some pixels to gamble away. But I still want to keep myself in the habit of doing that so that, because, yeah, the whole idea of, like, swapping out the jackpot system for this, like, game funding system is I want something that feels a little bit more, like, meaningful. And hey, JMT. It depends on the stream. Some streamers are like... Typically, chiller streamers are easier to watch, like, all at once. There are some streamers I definitely can't. I can't watch them all at once, for sure. It's definitely a per stream kind of thing. Oh, clever. Let's get the hell out of here. What happened with the N? What N? I don't follow. Oh, the Kong letters? I don't need them, I already have them. These are stages I've already cleared, I'm just going back for jigsaw pieces. Alright, so 56585K. Gotta do this one, because this one might suck a little bit. Nintendo fan heading out. Thanks for stopping in for a bit. Hey True Greed, how's it going? And Coulter, how's it going? Alright, I'm missing 2 here. No, that was off to a fantastically stupid start. Where, Squawks? Tell me more. I think this wants me to, like, do this. Yup. I don't like the leap of faith ones. Your hours here are close to exceeding... How many hours do you have on Dan's stream? And yeah, Taro, always. Unless it's something that I have no idea what you're talking about. Whoops. Whoops again. I almost specifically remember that the last one is another leap of faith moment like that. Hey Melee Man, how's it going? I don't think DK would be better as a bear. He would just be Banjo-Kazooie then. Oh yeah, Taro, some monsters are just strong. That's just a thing. That's kind of Rajang's thing, is he's just like, yeah, just strong. I think there's ways to prevent it, but it's like, it's not easy. I didn't realize I only had 1 heart left. That was dumb. No, yeah, Rajang is just dangerous. that almost sucked. I'm rushing, and it's, like, not going very well. Yeah, I mean, assuming that all lightning monsters have armor that give lightning resist, you have Lagiacrus too. But that's, like, definitely making an assumption that all of them have lightning resist, and they might not. Or they might not have a lot at that. Went too fast. Didn't go fast enough. It's alright, Spaghetti. I'm kind of throwing myself at this stage anyway. It's probably not super interesting. But I want to get it done. I constantly feel like I'm gonna fall off of these tires. Because they have weird trajectory if you hit them at the wrong angle. So yeah, for those that are tuned in late, that was close. This is probably going to be the last week for gambling and the jackpot. I want to rework the system to be more of like a... That first one's hard to time. The other ones are not as difficult for some reason. I want to rework the system to be a bit more, like, engaging, I guess, and meaningful. I'm also going to start trying to stream a little bit earlier. Not by much, I'm only aiming for an hour earlier. boss things make me really nervous.
Fuck you, I'm not using Super Kong. If anything, I'm gonna go get banana juice and use that. Super Kong wouldn't even help me here. Like, I mean, I guess it would. It would protect me from damage at least, but... wouldn't protect me from falling in the pit. Sometimes I, like, hesitate, and then it's too late. Like, I can't recover from the jump if I don't commit to it. Well, that's off to a terrible start. Just do over. The frustrating thing is I've already gotten all of the... I just need the puzzle pieces. I've already beaten this stage. But with how the game works, I have to beat it again to get all of... for picking up the puzzle pieces to count. I can't just get them all and then leave. Could have been bad. So Saturday must have just been, like, a really busy night for people, huh? As far as I can tell, this stream's already performing better than Saturday nights did. Saturday nights was, like, not great. That one makes me nervous, but I got it. This part also makes me a little nervous. Well, I got really lucky there. Whew. Yeah, I kind of got lucky at the end there, honestly. To the point where I almost feel like I need to do it again just to prove that I can do it without getting lucky. But I did it last stream, I don't care. It's already on, it's already been recorded. I don't need to prove it a second time. And yeah, come to think of it, before summer, weekend streams did really badly, so yeah, that might just be a thing that's coming back. Might be something I should keep in mind going forward. I mean, ultimately, if I save games that aren't gonna pull in a lot of viewers anyway, for weekends that are like indie title, like more obscure indie titles and such,
and they're just more of like community nights, I think that would be okay. I think that would be a worthy trade-off. And yeah, it unlocks like a big final level that, if I recall correctly, is way harder than the one in Tropical Freeze. Missing 2 here. Well, that was dumb. Whatever. Did he call him for the win? Squawks, you want to hook me up here with anything at all? He's just like, whatever. You got this, I believe in you. Thanks, Squawks. Are those actually enemies? I don't think I realized that. I am missing stuff in chat. Yeah, I got the Switch Online service. Well, I did the 7-day trial. I technically didn't buy it yet, but I'm going to because I kind of have to. A lot of the games I stream will be, like, unplayable if I don't. But, I don't mind buying it either, so... I've already played, like, 10 hours of Dr. Mario, so, like... I think I'll get my money's worth. Interesting. Bonk. I haven't played either Unravel 7. I think I think I'm familiar with the game, though. I think. And yeah, they need to make another Donkey Kong Country. It's been long enough. Give me that freaking banana, are you kidding me? There. Alright, that's all of them, right? Yep. Let's boogie on out of here. Whoops. That kind of got away from me.
I don't know, I'm actually kind of hit or miss on puzzle platformers. I don't know if it's technically a platformer, though. That's the one where you're like little people made of yarn, right? And yeah, Calder, you might need to broaden your horizons a little bit. I mean, which is an easy thing to do. When you're starting with Smash, you can branch out from there, and like, you look at the characters that you like and be like, well, I should look into their games. That's what I've done. A lot of these series I wasn't super interested in until Smash, and then I was like, alright, I don't know anything about Earthbound, so let's check out Earthbound. I didn't really know anything about Metroid until Smash either. And I was like, well, let's check out some Metroid games and see what those are about. Missing another 2 here. I was gonna say, don't you have a Super Nintendo Classic, but you have a regular Nintendo Classic, don't you? Also, I don't know if either of you are here, but I just noticed that both JMT and Raph are definitely 7-day superstars now. I think JMT has been for a while, actually, and I'm just forgetting about it, but, I think Raph, like, just hit it, like, maybe even tonight. Or maybe last stream. What else was I gonna say? Oh, but what characters do I want to see most? Probably Banjo-Kazooie. Probably. I think Dixie Kong would be really cool too. I also think Tails would be really cool. I think the guy from Golden Sun would be pretty cool. Kind of hoping they do that. Always down for like new franchise representation. Gino would be pretty great. Oh, because there's that puzzle piece right here. I have to go faster. Okay. Yeah, I think Isaac would be pretty cool. And even though I'm totally, like super negative about Echoes, it would be really easy to make Isaac and then make Matthew an Echo. And just get both of them in there. But yeah, at one point I considered Geno almost a lock. Like, that he's pretty much guaranteed. Like, it's going to happen. But something that makes me kind of nervous is that, like, what am I doing? Almost every single, like, dumb rumor or leak I see does not include Geno. Which has me kind of like, what? Which, of course, they're all fake as hell, so what's that matter? But gotta go faster, it's gonna be down there in that bush. Yeah, Knuckles would have been a really cool character, but, like, I think an assist trophy is fine, too. We really need Tails in there. The fact that anybody wants a character before Tails is, like, wants a Sonic character before Tails is, like, kind of insulting, in my opinion. Can you imagine if Luigi wasn't in the game yet and people were like, Waluigi, though? No. Like, to hell with Shadow. I don't want Shadow, I want Tails. And I actually kind of like Shadow. But no. But no. Well, that got interesting. Yeah, people expect that was why Geno's not in there yet, is because Square Enix wasn't willing to play ball. Because I think Nintendo and Square own, it's a joint ownership of the character, I think? But there was a Mii costume of Geno in 4. So I want to think that's, like, behind them, and that they've already worked it out, and that they should be able to do it now. That's why I think it's a lock. That's why I think it's absolutely gonna happen. Also, how many characters had Mii costumes that are now playable characters? Inkling had one, K. Rool had one, didn't Isabelle have one too? So yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Like I said, what concerns me is that there are so many, like, dumb fake leaks and such, and none of them include Geno, which I guess part of me, I guess I could be saying that's why they're fake, is because that's so likely to happen, but I guess I get worried that one of those might actually be real, and that... Anyway, so Worlds 1 through 5 are all done. We got Jigsaw completion and everything, so now we're finally gonna move on to World 6. I'm not gonna worry about puzzle pieces. I'm just gonna go. That's possible. I know Sakurai definitely wants to put him in the game. Like, I know that's definitely something he wants to do. It's possible that they haven't been able to cook up a moveset that is, like, really good. Which a lot of people wouldn't buy that excuse, but making movesets is harder than you think. A lot of people seem to think it's, like, super easy, but it really isn't. And I think that comes down to the fact that a lot of people think the only thing there is to a moveset is 4 special moves and a final smash. But yeah, it's definitely more complicated than that. That's interesting. Yeah, and sometimes the design and the animation doesn't work well together, and you have to, like, go back to the drawing board. Like, a lot of people just don't understand what game design takes. That's why I get kind of triggered when people are like, oh, it would be so easy to add Waluigi to Smash, though. It's like, if it were really that easy, they would have done it already. Let's be real. It clearly is not as easy as you think it is. Man, that completely slows you down. That's rough. Does that just last for a certain amount of time? There we go. Do I really have to go down there to get that? Whoa, hello. That barrel's gotta be there for something. Oh, I guess you can pound it off like that. Yeah, I pretty firmly believe that Taro, like, it's just a meme. I think that there are people who do really like the character. I don't think that's like... I don't think they're all just memeing, but I think a lot of them are. I don't even mind the character, I don't want to see them do something real with him before they jump straight to Smash, personally. I didn't see that end until it was too late, so I'm taking a free stupid hit here. I think they should make... I think the next Mario and Luigi RPG should have Wario and Waluigi in it. Yeah, like, I really want to see him get his own game. Not even necessarily his own game, but, like, just a game that he does something in other than being a sports character. Even just put him in WarioWare, I'd be totally down with that. It's something, you know? Said I wasn't going to worry too much about puzzle pieces, and I think I'm doing like a pretty solid job of finding them all so far. Well, that was bad. I should have kept going forward. I think I would have been able to manage get out of that safely, but oh well. Like, I know people are mad and agitated about Isabelle because she's a secretary and she got in before Waluigi, but she's a major character. Love it or hate it, she's a major character. It's not, and he's not. This part makes me really nervous. Yup. See, I don't think Luigi's Mansion is the right place for it. I think they should put Daisy in Luigi's Mansion. I think they should just slip him into WarioWare. They have such a diverse range of characters in there already, that would be so easy to do. Like, so easy to do. Whoa, I expected him to land on that top one. Oh my god. Diddy Kong would be really useful right now. People also like to point out, like, oh, Daisy's just as shallow as Waluigi is. I kind of agree, but Daisy had a character they could actually clone to make an Echo with. Waluigi doesn't. You couldn't just echo Luigi or Wario to make Waluigi. It wouldn't work. In a roundabout way, I'd say Waluigi actually deserves to be his own character, and that's why he shouldn't be in the game. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense, but I think you might understand what I'm trying to say. Did I get all the puzzle pieces? I missed one, and I have a feeling I know where it was. Well, looks like we're gonna get a second chance. But yeah, to rephrase, I guess, I think Waluigi deserves more than just being an Echo. But he has to earn it first? Does that make sense? And I don't think he has earned it so far, and in a roundabout way, I don't think his fans have earned it either. Oh right, I don't need that puzzle piece anymore, I already have it. Yeah, it's right there, I think. Man, this area is frustrating without Diddy Kong. But I want to get that if I can, so that I don't have to come back for one puzzle piece later. It's the N. If anything, this is what frustrates me, is that I have to keep getting the N and the G again. But at least there's a 1-up here, so I can essentially try this as many times as I need to. Come on! These platforms are spaced, like, just too far apart that he can't jump between them. And it's really annoying. If they were, like, 5 pixels closer. This would be, like, no big deal at all. Really, Taro? Oh, I missed the G's, so... Oh, God damn it! Oh, you bought a new one just for the headset, just to realize that your old one already had it? I was looking at a pair that, like, that had a microphone like that, where it wasn't, like, when you think of a headset with a microphone, you think it's, like, on the outside and it, like, comes out like this. But it wasn't, it was just, like, a little hole along the side somewhere. So I'm guessing it's something like that. Yeah, I tried to use earbuds for a bit, because I already had some, and I was like, well, why don't I just use those instead of, oh my god. Since I already had them, but I couldn't wear them for an extended period of time, they got uncomfortable. I even had that plan to wear earbuds underneath these so that I could have both the TV and desktop audio in my ear at the same time. And that was tremendously uncomfortable, even for like an hour. There was no way I would have been able to make do with that for the length of a stream. Earbuds have their uses, but for what I was looking for them to do, it wasn't gonna cut it. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here. I think it's in that cactus. Alright, get me the hell out of here. Let's try these. Alright, fine, whatever. Grab you. Yeah, I don't want to give up the stereo sound either, to be honest. I actually had that plan for a while too, because I actually have 2 pairs of earbuds. I was gonna just put one source in each ear. There are better solutions for what I'm trying to do. It's just, they're also more expensive. So, someday. I just have to get in the habit of, like, watching my activity feed to see if anybody subscribes or anything, because, like, I don't hear it in most cases anymore. Gotta go this way first. I mean, I think you know why that doesn't work for what I'm trying to do. That's what I was doing, and the audio feedback was terrible. If you mean for casual listening, then sure. Oh, cool. I didn't realize we were on one of these stages. It's pretty hype. Damn it, saw it too late. Hate it when that happens. What I need to do, actually, is I have to set it up so that it broadcasts subscriptions in chat. Because that'll make it a lot easier for me to see. That might come off as kind of spammy, but I think that's, like, the right way to go. I just have to figure out how to do it. Oh, come on! How early do you have to freaking jump there? Yeah, isn't Luigi already, like, A tier or something? Isn't he, like, really high up there? He used to be. He used to be really good. I mean, tier lists are bullshit, so don't listen to them too much, but, you know. God damn it. I think Mario's decently high up there. I don't think he's like super high. I think he's kind of middle. I haven't checked in a really long time, to be fair. The tiers might have changed. But like I said, tiers are kind of bullshit, so I wouldn't listen to them too much. God damn it. I'd argue that all the tiers do is tell you who is, like, severely overpowered. And borderline unfair. Whoops. That almost sucked. I probably wanted to go on that upper path. Whoops. Alright, Spaghetti, take it easy. Thanks for stopping and hanging out for a bit. Nice. was almost too early. Nice. And I have no idea how to say your name, but welcome to the stream. How's it going? I feel like I should point out, this game has aged very well. Well, except when I do stupid stuff like that. Like, I guess the graphics aren't amazing, but they're good enough, you know? You really couldn't have reached up and grabbed that, DK. I kind of beg to differ. Oh, now we get to the collapsing platform stages, alright. I saw that puzzle piece. Have I gotten, like, anything? I've gotten one puzzle piece. Do I want to go back? I kind of want to go back for that. Yeah, Galaxy's aged pretty well, too. I'd argue most of the Wii games have. Well, not most of the Wii games, that's the wrong way of putting it. The games that Nintendo put out on the Wii, like, first-party games have aged well. Because, like, I don't know, they actually cared about getting the most out of their hardware. Third parties didn't. Third parties were just like, whatever. I love how they make that barrel one that's like not one that shoots you immediately too, so that as soon as you jump into it, you know what you've done. You're like, oh, there's a puzzle piece down there, damn. So I haven't played Sunshine since, like, it first came out, so I couldn't say on that. I think it looks like it's aged pretty well. Like, I think the graphics have aged pretty well. A lot of GameCube games did. Again, first-party GameCube games, they still look pretty good. Even Melee looks pretty good. Like, say what you will about Melee, it's still, the graphics are still good. It's amazing that the GameCube was considered this, like, underpowered piece of garbage. It seemed unnecessarily complicated. Yeah, you're not wrong, Logan. Yeah, everybody... people talk trash on the Switch. It's insane. Yeah, there's always something wrong with all of them. I guess people didn't talk too much trash about the 3DS. Comparatively. But nobody really talks trash about the handheld systems. Probably because what are you gonna do? Get a PS Vita? Yeah, right. Whoops. Now, like, the Nintendo consoles typically do well in hindsight. It's when they're, like, actively released systems that they don't do super well. Oh, that has spikes on top of it. Is there any reason to go over there? Sorry, I'm feeling curious here. This isn't attached to anything, so it's not gonna move. Alright. Oh, that was stupid. What am I doing? Yeah, like, everybody loves the GameCube now, but when it came out, it was garbage. Everybody hated it. Everybody mocked the Wii when it was on shelves, like, oh, this casual garbage, etc. I don't know if people still say that, but like the Wii Wii definitely had some good games on it. The Wii U was the same way. Everybody hated it, but there's like actually a fair deal of good games on it. I actually saw somebody in a stream the other night try and say that the Switch only has, like, the only games the Switch has are Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. I wanted to reach through the internet and smack them across the face. I've never heard anything so stupid and wrong. There's a lot of people, though, that, like, will admit that they don't really care for Nintendo stuff, but they really love the Switch. Like, there are actually a lot of people like that. Nice. I've talked to a lot of streamers who are like, yeah, I've never really cared for Nintendo stuff, but the Switch is amazing. There are still people who hate on it, yeah, but it's nowhere near the way it was with the Wii U, or the Wii, or the GameCube. I feel like for the most part, Nintendo's like actually kind of respected again. And you have to keep in mind, that's just America. It's different in other countries. That might be true, Coulter. That might just be they didn't know any better. Just stocking up on these while I'm here. The thing is that I guess the Switch doesn't really have any other, like, mainstream games. Odyssey and Breath of the Wild are extremely mainstream. They appeal to a very wide audience. A lot of the other titles the Switch has are for very niche audiences. So I will say that that's kind of a problem, but that also means that they have a great deal of variety and that there's something for everybody, which is still really good. You got Octopath Traveler if you like RPGs. I hear that's really good. Like, there's so much that I'm actually gonna have a hard time thinking of stuff because, like, there's so many games. You have Monster Hunter if you're into that. You have, like, the ports of stuff like Tropical Freeze that a lot of people probably didn't play. You have Splatoon, which is enormous. And it would be foolish to say otherwise. It even has Fortnite, so for crying out loud, like... Undertale actually is out now. That came out last week. And then look at all the stuff that's coming down the pipeline. We have a new Mario Party, a new Smash Brothers, a new Pokemon, a new Bayonetta, a new Fire Emblem, a new Metroid Prime, a new Animal Crossing. Am I missing anything? I'm probably missing something. Those are a lot of, like, major new titles that are coming out within the next year. Like, how can you say that, like, there's just nothing coming? Like, that's completely insane. And if none of the if absolutely none of those games appeal to you, I feel sorry for you, because what does appeal to you if absolutely none of that does? And that might sound kind of like shots fired-y, but how do I get over there? I think I might have messed up here. Was there another one of those guys up there that I have to bounce off? This music's wild. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I messed up. You little bastard. Xbox has nothing. Xbox doesn't even have Spider-Man, that's PS4. Yeah, Xbox has nothing. I see no reason to own an Xbox. Unless you would rather that for your third-party games than a PS4 or a PC. But I feel like the PC you're gonna get better mileage out of. And PS4, because they actually have exclusives. So, unless you're like a console collector that likes to have all of them, I can't see a reason to have an Xbox One. Heard they're releasing the other half of Destiny 2 soon. Isn't that also on PC and PS4 though? Yeah, Xbox has nothing. I don't understand how the Xbox is still alive, honestly. Like, I don't understand how they can still be in the race. I feel like Xbox One is the console for people who don't know any better, which might sound overly harsh, but... So I tried a free weekend of Destiny 2 on PC and actually enjoyed it quite a bit, but I talked to somebody who had it and he said that the end game was like completely non-existent, and I was like, oh, so don't get it is what you're telling me. And he was like, yeah, basically. It's not worth 60 bucks or whatever. I was like, well, that's a shame, because I did enjoy what I played of it. It's an awfully risky coin. What the hell?
And like I said, Tara, I actually don't see that many people hating on the Switch. I think most of the people I see hating on the Switch are kids that don't know any better. I haven't talked to many people who are just like... I've heard I've heard a few people drop the bullshit of like, oh, I was gonna get a Switch, but now that you have to pay online, I'm not. And it's like, are you serious right now? But for the most part, I think they are the great minority. I don't think that's a widespread opinion, like it was with the Wii U. Like, even Wii U owners were like, what's the point of this? Not bad. But yeah, you see stupid kids hating on the Switch, but I don't think it's definitely not. It's not a thing that drives me crazy or anything, because it's not common enough. Every now and then you see it, but it's so infrequent that it's easy to just be like, eh, stupid kid, and move on. Which, to be fair, I mean, a lot of you guys know that this is, like, the way I am, but, like, when I say stupid kid, I don't necessarily mean kid. Like, it's not an age thing, it's more of a maturity thing. Not even maturity. Sometimes it's just, are you dumb or are you stupid? I've referred to people in their 20s as stupid kids. So it's not a, if you are on the younger side and you're like, well, what the hell? What did I do to you? Why am I a stupid kid? I'm not necessarily talking about you. I think I had somebody try that, like, months ago. Like, back in the Splatoon days, I think I had a regular that was like, I'm like 13, why are you calling me a stupid kid? And I was like, it doesn't have anything to do with how old you are, actually. I'm probably gonna die again here. That's tight. Like, wow. Do I really have to sneak between these things? Holy cow. Alright. This one's not gonna drop until I start moving. We're doing the Indiana Jones thing right here is what we're doing. Chameleos stole all your stuff. Have you never fought Chameleos yet? Was that like a total surprise?
I'm gonna be stupid. Is this where I was supposed to go? This is where I was supposed to go, shit. I wanted to do the one in the center first, okay. It set me back a bit, but that's okay. Gotta get all the things. Oh, that's your first time fighting one? Yeah. Yeah. He's a jerk. You should save some of those for when we fight him tomorrow. That would be fun. God, that is so tight. That makes me nervous. So I want to do this first. Ah, I missed it. Oh well. I am having a pretty good clear rate here so far. Like, I think I've gotten all of the puzzle pieces for all of these stages so far. Doing good. This looks like a shorter stage. No, there's still, like, 2 more somewhere. Ooh. Oh, good. I was there for nothing? Okay, whatever. Oh, this looks slightly horrible. Could have been worse. I could see things going wrong with that pretty quickly, though. I see a barrel back there, though. What's that there for? Oh, okay. This music's like almost ominous. Not feeling very good about this right now. This was a really short stage. I am missing one puzzle piece, though, which is probably on this. I was expecting this to be collapsing, actually. Whoops. Back here. There it is. It was relatively painless. But isn't the next stage called, like, Crumble Canyon or something? This is bound to be terrible. Yep, Crumble Canyon. I'm still getting extra lives faster than I can use them, though, so we're in pretty good shape. I can already hear things in the background breaking. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay. This music is also very ominous. Logan, if you're still there, did you see the screenshot I posted on Discord about Hyper Celtis Queen? And Taro, I don't know if you saw it. I mean, you were there when it happened, but... Yeah, so Taro and I fought one last night because he needed one. I don't even remember what he needed one for, but Celtis scored the killing blow on on the queen. It's really funny. Yeah, the queen had just knocked like everyone but me out of the area because they were like right at the entrance of the area, and like Celtis was charging at those players. So it charged like right through her and dealt the killing blow, and I was in like a perfect place to like see it happen. So when the victory screen came up and showed the killing blow, it was like a perfect shot of it happening. So I took a screenshot of it. This looks a little suspicious, but I guess not. Interesting. I am not liking the look of this. Let's go faster. Oh, that's instant kill too. I have a feeling that flower was a puzzle piece, that's why I slowed down. Go. Worth it. Which I have to say, killing those hypers with 4 hunters was like not as big of a deal as I expected it to be. Like, they all went rather smoothly. I think I had like one that didn't go very well, and I think it was I'm just gonna take the death since I missed that N. I think Glavenus. I had a few Glavenus kills that went pretty ugly. We still pulled it off, but oh, Zinogre was a total nightmare, too. That was horrible. How am I supposed to get that one up there? And that one. So much for my stockpile of lives. I'm probably gonna lose a lot of them here. But yeah, I think Zinogre was one that we almost lost on. I don't think Taro was there for that one. I think that was later in the night. Ah, I wanted to at least grab that piece so I wouldn't have to grab it a second time. Well, I got one of them, though. That's something. That up. How on earth do you get the one down there? Just fall down into the tar, I guess? Yeah, I guess just do this. Okay. Is that all of them? Cool.
Man, are we only 2 hours in? It doesn't feel like it. Oh, I see what they did there. I think I'll do this stage and then probably take a quick break. Exactly. I don't like it when they shoot you, like, further ahead in the stage like that. Because now I just keep thinking, well, was there anything on the lower path that I missed? Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is right about where I was. Nothing? Okay. Say, is this one just never gonna open again? Let's see what they did. Are you doing the hunts online, Taro, or are you doing the solo ones? Damn, not fast enough.
Oh yeah, the solo ones took me a while. I think I almost ran out of time on Kushala Daora. And Teostra almost killed me. Oh, that could have sucked. Oh, come on. Yeah, Kushala Daora is, like, no problem at all if you have a poison weapon, but that's... requiring that you have a certain type of weapon is kind of dumb, I think. There are other ways to poison, but none of them are... Excuse me? How did that deal damage? None of them are as reliable or consistent as just outright having a weapon. But yeah, he's hilariously weak to poison. Teostra just does way too much freaking damage, and he's really, like, hyper-aggressive. Okay, I wanted you to roll. There we go. It's a small jackpot. Is there really no, like, just, like, puzzle piece there? Really? Alright. I hate it when they, like, make something that, like, cumbersome to get, and then they're like, ah, yeah, here's a coin. Whoops. I had a feeling they were gonna do that. Damn it. Just gave me a... There we go. Alright, so this is a fake out. Oh, I missed a puzzle piece somewhere, though. It sucks. That's the first missed one I've had on this world. Hey, Trust, how's it going? Yeah, there's some pretty interesting stuff that happens with traps. I have a feeling Taro was surprised to find last night that Celtis Queen is immune to pitfalls if she has a Celtis with her. It just grabs her and pulls her out of it. which I forgot was a thing until I saw it happen, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Alright, as I said, since I just finished that stage, I'm gonna take a really quick break. Just to stretch and such. And then I'll be back, and I'll finish this world up. I'll probably go back to that stage to get the puzzle piece I've missed, because like my clear rate on this world is really good. So I might as well just like commit and get it done. I'm not missing that much, so I might as well do it before I move on. This is World 6, damn, I thought it was only World 5 for some reason. But yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes, and I'll probably go through World 7 tonight. Part of me is hesitant about that because I don't want the game to be finished too quickly. Like, I'd like to get at least one more stream out of this, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. I might do Tropical Freeze again at some point, but it probably won't be for a while, honestly. Because I just did it a couple months ago, so, like, maybe someday. Early on I was thinking I would never do duplicate playthroughs, like I wouldn't play a game I've already played, but I'd like, why not? If I feel like playing it, why not? Might as well just do it. Because I was thinking that about Mario Galaxy, for example. I'd like to play through that again, even though I have a playthrough on my channel and I have a playthrough that I did streamed. But it's still a fun game that I wouldn't mind doing. But yeah, like I said, sorry, Trust. Bad timing. Got here just in time for me to hop up for a few minutes. But I will be right back, and then we'll continue going through.
Alright, sorry about that. Let's carry on with this. Oh, you had to move, Trust? I'm sorry to hear that, unless it was a good move, and then... Cool. Because I know moves can either be bad or good, and even if they're good, it's usually stressful, so... Hope everything's settled well from that. And then, yeah, having to do that on top of school, that sucks. Hopefully you didn't have to move to a different school or anything like that, at least. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to check on my phone to see if he was still going. My phone was like not cooperative. I couldn't even get it to connect to Discord properly, so... It's awfully free. Speaking of school, you did your homework and now you're back. Well, we're just gonna do this, so we can get another chance at that. It's the second time tonight I've screwed this one up on the last banana. It's kind of upsetting. Wow, I'm just like threading the needle. There we go. Alright. I don't know if I want to go that way just yet. Yeah, that's probably the way I wanted to go. I have a feeling this level's gonna suck. I don't know which one of those ways was the correct way to go. I vaguely remember this stage, and that doesn't bode well. Well. I missed a 1. It's not bad. I'll take it. Perilous passage. Yeah, there's a bunch of screenshots of DK like that. I'd like to know where they decided, like, why DK? Like, you know, why were they like, oh, DK is the one that his eyes should bug out like crazy? Oh, this looks fun. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, I didn't... For some reason, I didn't realize that thing was... Okay, that... This stage, though... Hey, Eric, how's it going? You were just in time for this hellscape of a stage. This was a mistake. I wanted to try and get all those bananas to see if there was a puzzle piece from that. Hey, Riley. I think I would be down for them, like, using this engine to remake the original 3 games. I think that would be pretty cool. Man, this is one of those things where, like, my first time through here I did, like, pretty decent, and now I'm doing not great. Let's try this again. Nothing. Well. Yeah, this level doesn't look like it's gonna be a good time.
I only have one puzzle piece so far? How freaking long is this level? I don't like these things at all. And I kind of can't comprehend how I only have one puzzle piece so far. This level's going to be obnoxious. I'm gonna say that was a chat kills. Because I did glance down just long enough to mess that up. I think that's what caused it. What on earth? Good work, DK. Oh, that was interesting. I think some banana juice might be needed for this stage. Yeah, if you're getting lag, that's either your side or YouTube. It's nothing happening on this side. Even if it was, don't need to hear it 4 times. Now I'm just a sitting duck for these things because I've already taken 1 hit. I feel like banana juice is mandatory for this stage? Or Super Kong? I don't want to use Super Kong though, although I guess kind of what's the difference? I only have 1 puzzle piece, so who cares? I think they both might be useful, but I don't think I can take both at one time. I think I can only take 1 item at a time. We're gonna try that first.
Yeah, you can definitely only take one item at a time, so... I forget exactly how banana juice works, so this might not be super helpful. Oh, does this just outright give me 10 hits? I don't think that's how it works in Tropical Freeze. Like, what the hell, these things? Wait. That wasn't necessarily worth it, because I think I just lost all of the banana juice from that. That's terrible. I guess I could do that, Logan. I think banana juice is gonna be enough. They rarely drop hearts in these stages, so having an extra heart isn't tremendously useful. I have a feeling there's one right there, too. I actually assumed it was YouTube right away, because YouTube. Are you kidding me? That wasn't high enough? This is really stupid. Alright, Eric, take it easy. Alright, Trust, take it easy. It is getting pretty late. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, I want to try and get in the habit of not only starting earlier, but ending earlier. I mean, I might still have nights where I go until, like, 1 o'clock, but
that should be a, like, a bonus, you know? That shouldn't be a expected. I think that's too late for most kids on, during weeknights. At least that paid off because I was right, and there was another piece there. So I have 3. I'm feeling a little bit better about this now. That was close. Let that happen, I think. So the good news is like, that was a pretty short stage. I just had to be able to actually get through it. Oh, so you are on the West Coast, Coulter. Sometimes, like, I'm curious if, like, how many viewers are West Coast? I assume most are East Coast. Or kind of Central. Alright, so that's done. I'm gonna get the puzzle pieces I'm missing here, and then I'm gonna do the boss. And... I have a feeling I'm not gonna get this right on the first try. So let me know how to pronounce that, because I'm assuming it's not Steven. Stefan, maybe? Let me know if that's correct or incorrect, so that I know what to call you. And, otherwise, welcome to the stream, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in and subscribing. So we need Squawks. I'm thinking now that I might actually finish this world and then call it quits. I really don't want the, like, it's gonna make this stream a little bit shorter, but, like, I don't want the finale stream to be, like, one world, you know? Because it'll be over in a flash. So it'd be nice to have a little bit more going there. And I think if we have the last 2 worlds for the finale stream, I think that'll be pretty solid. Oops. Come on, Squawks, give me something. I saw that Pokemon that's like... Is it? I don't think it's actually leaked. I think it was that they released it in Pokemon Go or something? Or are there 2 different Pokemon? I saw the one that's in Go. And that isn't a leak, that was like an intentional release. I think people thought that it was a leak at first and then it was not meant to be, but like... They later came out and said, no, that was an intentional release. Yeah, at first people thought it was leaked, but then yeah, Pokemon came out and they were like, no, that's a thing. I haven't even looked at its name or anything. I know of it. That's about it. Yeah, it kind of does look like a Ditto variant of some sort. Yeah, I haven't looked into it, like, at all. I've just seen screenshots of it. Oh, I see ya. I see ya. It's kind of hard to tell what it's going to be based on Pokemon Go. Alright, so I got the... Yeah, I got the one puzzle piece I missed, so I'm just gonna rush along through here. God, these fines make me nervous sometimes. So I need, like, I don't remember how many I missed here, but those are the only ones I'm missing. Cool. And then just beat the boss, and then can all move on with our nights. And I'm only missing one here, too. As I pointed out, I had a very good clear rate through this world. So yeah, as I said, I think we're gonna wrap up really early tonight. And then I'll have those last two worlds for the finale. But, it's not what I meant to do, but I didn't have to do that anyway, because I already had that one. But as usual, if you guys can hang out till the end, we'll definitely go on a raid. That was worth checking. Because I think I have quite a few good raid targets up. Like, it's actually going to be difficult picking between them all, I think. Oh, I have a feeling I know where this one is, actually. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, Logan, I suspect that there's two things that could go wrong, and I hope neither of them go wrong. Can I save this? I don't think I can save this. That was a thing. What on earth was that? Why did he stop short? I think I, like, grazed the very corner of the platform. I feel like this would be a fun game to watch be speedrun. When you're not trying to, like, find everything, you can kind of, like, blaze through these stages. So I think it's just the boss now. Yep. Let's wrap this up. I'm hungry. Okay. Jerk. Okay. Man, that was a very small opening. Excuse me? Well, that was interesting. That was also interesting. There's a heart, but reaching it is not going to be easy. It disappeared, never mind. I don't really understand the window on being able to jump on him there. It seems completely random. I think it's actually depends on like where you are. It's not like a timing centered hitbox. It's a you have to get behind him and get him to start slowing down, I guess. But then you also have to be fast enough because it closes again. Like, that's not a very well-designed opening. It would have been better if it was just, like, timed, I think. Because it kind of makes it feel like you'd need Diddy, because you have to be able to get behind him and then hover back around to be able to smack him before it closes. If you land and jump again, it's almost never fast enough. That was interesting. Okay, I was expecting the fireball thing again. He's pretty forgiving with how much health he gives you, though. That's this one. Jeez. Hey Jaden, how's it going? How long were you lurking?
Alright, so that's World 6. I think, as I said... I think I'm gonna save World 7 and 8 for next time, because I think... Now that I think about it, I don't think World 8 is... Or no, there is like a volcano level, isn't there? Yeah, there's the factory and then there's the volcano, so I think I'm gonna save those for next time, for like, the finale. We don't need to backtrack for anything. We can jump straight into World 7 next time, and then we can just do 7 and 8 and finish. Even though that's gonna make this stream a little bit shorter, and it might make next stream a little bit shorter too. But I think that's okay. I'd rather have that than force it along for like another hour and then have the next stream only be like an hour and a half. So yeah, if anyone else is lurking, if you guys could surface and let me know who all's here, let me know if I should be putting a raid together or not. I don't think we're gonna have enough for it tonight, but let's see. Oh, Tara's still here too. Cool. Let me see. Oh, there's so many good options. It's unfair. It's so unfair. Well, I'd like to go with that option because I don't get to raid him very often. Even though he might not be going much longer. But that's a very appealing option too. But no, I think we're gonna go with this one. Because like I said, usually I don't have the opportunity to raid him, so... So yeah, let's do that. Even if it's a smaller raid. I mean, 4 of us is still not bad. That's acceptable. So yeah, if you guys will join me on this raid, that would be fantastic. And then yeah, that'll be it for tonight. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention. I'll remind again that I am going to start trying to stream earlier. But that's probably going to be a slow process. Yeah, let's just head off to this raid. I am hungry, and I want to go do something about that. Let me make sure. Hey, there it's back. Yeah, like I said, good timing, OBS. Yeah, we're gonna head over there. I don't get to raid him very often. He's usually done by the time I'm done. So I'll see you guys over there for the raid. I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Monster Hunter. Eno's gonna be back, and we're gonna be digging into G rank. We're probably gonna do some high rank Elder Dragons too, just because we haven't shown them off yet. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a good rest of your night.